Donald Trump continues to get a taste of his own medicine, and he is falling apart. Donald Trump can't handle the pushback. Donald Trump can't handle getting bullied. Donald Trump can't handle getting it shoved right back in that fascist face of his, which is why you've got to confront him with power, with fearlessness and strength. We're seeing Democrats do that. For example, California Governor Gavin Newsom has been posting the following. It started with this earlier yesterday. Donald Trump has, all in caps, by the way, the same way Donald Trump posts. Donald Trump has 24 hours left to respond to Governor Newsom's letter. If he does not stand down, there will be a very important press conference this week with a major announcement. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Then Governor Newsom posts, Donald Trump, the lowest, all in caps, by the way, the way Trump posts. Donald Trump, the lowest polling president in recent history. This is your second to last warning. The next one is the last. Stand down now or California will counterstrike legally to destroy your illegal crooked maps in red states. Press conference coming, hosted by America's favorite governor, Gavin Newsom. Final warning next. You won't like it. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Donald Trump doesn't respond. So California Governor Gavin Newsom posts again, all in caps, the same way Donald Trump posts on his social media platform. Newsom writes, final warning, Donald Trump, maybe the most important warning in history, exclamation point. Stop cheating or California will redraw the maps. And guess who will announce it this week? Gavin Newsom. Many say the most loved and handsome governor and a very powerful team. Don't make us do it, exclamation point. Thank you for your attention to this matter. And then Governor Newsom didn't bluff. No bluffs here. He posts in all caps. Donald Taco Trump, as many call him, missed the deadline. California will now draw new, more beautiful maps. They will be historic as they will end the Trump presidency. Dems take back the House. Big press conference this week with powerful Dems and Gavin Newsom, your favorite governor. That will be devastating for MAGA. Thank you for your attention to this matter. GN Gavin Newsom. You gotta love that sequence of posts right there. Then Governor Newsom posts a list of all of the products where inflation is causing the prices to surge. We know that yesterday it was announced that core inflation year over year surging past 3.1%. And it looks like it's just going to keep on going up as Donald Trump's disastrous tariff costs are being passed on to the consumer. So Governor Newsom takes Donald Trump, a sticker of Trump saying, I did that. And it points to coffee up 25%, beef and veal up 14%, cookies up 14%, peanut butter up 14%. Canned vegetables up 12%, canned fruits up 11%, ice cream up 9%, dried beans and lentils up 8.6%, fresh vegetables up 8.4%, frozen fruits up 7.4%, candy and gum up 5.1%, spices, seasoning, condiments up 4.4%, processed fish up 4.3%, cereal 3.7%, chicken up 2.1%, carbonated drinks up 1.9%, pork up 1.2%, frozen and freeze-dried prepared food and fresh seafood up about 1.1% to 1%. Then Governor Newsom posts Kim Jong-un's pink dress lady, the propagandist of North Korea, and then Governor Newsom compares her to Caroline Leavitt and posts pink dress lady and says, the great leaders, tariffs do not raise prices. Things cost more because we are in the golden age. Good, higher prices, good, lower prices, bad, everybody. Governor Newsom writes, Caroline Leavitt practicing in the mirror today for her press conference. And by the way, she did not disappoint. Her press conference was even more embarrassing than imaginable. Governor Newsom then posts Donald Trump dropping blank pieces of paper on the floor at the G7, which Donald Trump quickly abandoned as he was standing next to the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Keir Starmer, who Donald Trump called the Prime Minister of Europe. And then Donald Trump dropped blank pieces of paper and says, look at our trade deal with Europe. They were blank pieces of paper, Donald. And Governor Newsom writes, Gavin Newsom is incompetent. In response to Donald Trump saying 2 days ago, Newsom is incompetent. He just says all these bullshit lines. I don't like Newsom, Donald Trump says. Then Governor Newsom just posts the California flag. All right, as frequent viewers of the MeidasTouch Network know, I'm a huge fan of our partners at Chapter who help seniors select the best Medicare plans for their specific situation. They've helped many of our viewers of this channel save money and get better medical care. One regular viewer named Kevin in Florida was struggling with high out-of-pocket costs due to his pre-existing conditions. Chapter helped him enroll in a plan that saves him, get this, $2,100 a year. They saved another MeidasTouch fan, Steven, hundreds a month by finding a better plan that covered his dialysis treatment. And the best part, it's totally free. You just give them a call at 82-Medicare and they'll see if you're in the best plan for your individual needs. If so, they'll let you know. If not, they'll help you find and enroll in something better. It's easy and it's quick. They can review your options in less than 20 minutes. So if you're turning 65 or already on Medicare, but not sure if your plan has the best offer for you, call them today at 82-Medicare and share your experience in the comments below. That's 82-Medicare. And you can see what all our fans are raving about. It's Chapter 82-Medicare. Governor Newsom then posts the following, as Donald Trump's regime, Pete Hegseth, Pam Bondi, Donald Trump are bragging about the military deployment in Los Angeles, where Newsom stood up to Donald Trump there. One of the things that we knew were happening was that Trump's Los Angeles military deployment led to lots of Marines bored, nothing to do, bitter, pissed off in their Humvees, defecating in their Humvees. And Governor Newsom writes, the only thing Pete Hegseth knows how to de-escalate is troop morale. In response to inflation surging, Governor Newsom posts the White House saying, call it the Trump effect. Then Caroline Leavitt, Trump's chief propagandist, Trump's pink dress lady. Frankly, Caroline Leavitt is more embarrassing than North Korea's pink dress lady. I think pink dress lady gets tips from Caroline Leavitt. Our pink dress lady, Caroline Leavitt, goes, Gavin Newsom has said that, or a reporter says, Gavin Newsom has said that California is going to sue in response to the Trump regime's demand that UCLA hand over $1 billion. And Leavitt's like, well, bring it on, Newsom, bring it on. And then Newsom posts the image of pink dress lady saying, glorious leader is entitled to all treasuries of the realm, especially from universities. That's how you got to mock these fools. You got to bully Trump. You got to take it and shove it in that orange face of his. Governor Newsom then writes the following. Donald Trump's America, the poor getting poorer, the rich getting richer, and he provides a graph from the Congressional Budget Office showing that under the disastrous budget bill, the poor will have to hand over $1,200 each to the rich. Low-income Americans giving $1,200 to the rich. State regime media Fox was posting a lot of propaganda and lies about Donald Trump. Sean Duffy, the transportation secretary, his wife, Rachel Campos Duffy, is a host on Fox, on state regime media. And she said on Fox yesterday, Gavin Newsom used the National Guard to enforce COVID rules. I had pictures sent to me this morning from a protest of Christians that were out protesting during COVID saying, don't lock us down, don't kick us out of our churches. And then Governor Newsom responds, Trump administration is wrong on California again. Fact, the California National Guard was deployed as medical workers and to assist humanitarian aid like food banks during COVID. They never once supported law enforcement around COVID rules. Even Grok, Elon Musk's AI, knows that to be the case. Newsom posts this article. A good government group just sided with California, calling our redistricting a counterbalance to Trump's push to steal seats in Texas and across the country. Even watchdogs see the game Trump is playing. Governor Newsom then posts the following. Republicans openly celebrate that they are rigging the game next November. California will counter if Trump's Texas power grab is successful. And Nick Sorter wrote, the Texas Senate has officially passed the new U.S. House maps. As Democrats stormed out of the chamber, the Dems are big mad. Now all it needed is the House approval and Republicans will pick up 5 U.S. House seats. And Newsom's like, all right, y'all out there just bragging about cheating? Okay. And then Governor Newsom responds to the following. Electoral Eagle posts, Republicans have just killed through Medicaid cuts a birthing center that was slated to open in Louisville, Kentucky. The labor and delivery ward at Mary and Elizabeth Hospital in South Louisville, which was slated to open in the coming months, is being put on pause indefinitely. U of L Health says federal cuts to Medicaid are to blame. Yep, the pro-life party strikes again, says Governor Newsom. Governor Newsom then posts this image of Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, and Jeanine Pirro all looking like they're terrified for their lives, or they are just saying, what the hell is Donald Trump talking about at Trump's recent press conference? And then Governor Newsom writes, when you know every word Trump says is false, but the camera's rolling and your mortgage is due. Governor Newsom then posts a photo of Donald Trump with a taco bowl and then says, today's White House menu, taco salad. And then I'll just play this briefly for you so you can just hear what Caroline Leavitt actually said, which Newsom is mocking, just so you see the literal state regime propaganda here and how embarrassing and humiliating it is. Here's Caroline Leavitt, and this is what Newsom was showing the photos of pink dress lady in North Korea. Here, play this clip.
We continue to see positive economic reports across the board. Today's CPI report revealed that inflation beat market expectations once again, and inflation remains stable. Overall, inflation has run at a 1.9 average annual pace in President Trump's first 6 months in office. Prices for everyday goods continue to decline. Energy prices fell in July, including gasoline, which is down nearly 10% over last year, and propane, which is down 2.5% over last year as well. Egg prices fell once again in July and are down 20% since President Trump took office. Shelter inflation, the largest contributor to overall inflation, is at its lowest level since October of 2021. Wage growth for American workers is beating inflation once again. As inflation declines, this administration continues to be wholeheartedly committed to putting more money back into the American people's pockets. American real wages are up 1.3% over last year and have increased each month since President Trump took office. And small business optimism, according to this morning's report, has also reached a 5-month high. Ignore the panicans and trust in President Trump. That is our motto here at the White House. The America First economic agenda is working.
Well, there you have it, folks. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 6 million. Thank you so much for watching. Love this video? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram @MeidasTouch and help us blow past 1 million followers.